Joe, it's me. It's Matt Ricca. How you doing?
All right, how you doing?
Good. All right. Is this a good time?
Sure.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. Okay. Um, all right. Great. Yes, I. You mentioned something about the note last night. You said that you, Bonnie, and Callie had seen it. And Jen Adamson.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah. That was a weird night and morning. Uh,
Did you
but yeah.
did you see it in the greenhouse or?
Um. Shit. Let me think about that. How the fuck? Yeah, I'm trying to think about how the fuck we came up with that because it definitely he didn't fucking write it. Uh. uh Shit. Hey, you ever talked to Callie?
No.
No, no, he's like doesn't want to be reached.
I don't know what Callie's deal is, but no, I've never spoken to him. Have you?
Not for a long time. I haven't.
Yeah. Okay. I know
Oh,
Eric Blanc spoke to him in Paris a couple of years ago. I remember.
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. Eric went up and talked to him, and got someone to take a photograph of it too. But I don't know. I don't think much came of the conversation. But
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's go back then. Before we were talking, you said that they had. You talked about a couple of guys who got Kurt up into the greenhouse. Um, he was kind of out of it. Um, do you remember? Do you remember who those guys were?
Um, yeah. Uh, fucking um, um yeah, I remember. Uh, Shit. I'm trying to think of uh the, the names of those guys. Uh, um, it, it was just a. It was like a real bad. It was just a bad fucking scene. But fucking um. Hey, you ever talked to Dylan?
No. Dylan's not easy to to contact.
Oh yeah.
No, he doesn't like to be contacted very easily. So, well, what was
Well, I just talked to him like, well, it was. I guess it's been a couple of years now. Uh, he gave me a bunch of fucking records and stuff, a bunch of the records I played on and stuff, and some other shit.
Oh, really?
Uh, yeah. Um.
Well, what was Dylan's role that night that you could tell?
Well, his role was to get those other guys over there. I think. Uh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like um, fucking yeah, um, yeah. He brought those other this other guy over,
Who was the
and
other guy?
who was the other guy?
Yeah.
Um, fucking God damn, I haven't. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the goddamn name exactly because I don't.
Was it Danny Rich?
Danny or Tom or something or fucking. Let me think here. Fucking that. That's why I kind of wanted to talk to Bonnie. You know,
Yeah, I know. I know.
it'd be really helpful.
It would. I know. I've been trying to. I'm trying. But it's Slow going.
Maybe I should fucking call. I guess I just got it's hard. Uh, it's been a second since I talked to her. Um, uh, yeah. Um, but uh, what the guy Danny Rich is that the name you said?
Yeah.
Danny Rich. And then
And he was with Dylan?
yeah, Dylan bought like there was yeah, I mean there was I'm pretty sure he brought like two guys over.
Had you seen them before? These guys?
Like one of them I might have seen before. I believe I've seen before. Yeah, actually,
But you don't know his name?
Christ. Fucking. I'm really trying to think. Um, it was oh shit. Thor, get back, buddy. He's all up on me. He wants to go for a walk again already. Okay. Um, fucking. Um, there. Who was it? That guy you wrote a book with? What's his name?
Tom Grant?
Tom Grant.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up with that guy?
I don't know. I caught Tom in a bunch telling, some lies, and so we haven't spoken in years.
Oh no, years?
Yeah, we haven't spoken in a long time. I was fact checking his story, and then I found out that I had huge problems with it, and then I became very suspicious of him after that, and then I cut ties with him.
But he just what was he just telling you stuff that?
He's telling me stuff that wasn't true. Yeah.
That's weird. That sucks.
It does suck, but it's done now. I've given a couple of interviews about what happened with Tom and I, but was Tom there that night?
Is that guy supposed to be like a private detective or some shit?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the there was like a private eye guy that was like was is that shit? You see, I'm not. There was this private eye guy there, creeping around. That last night.
Yeah.
Um.
But do you know if it was Tom Grant or was it someone else?
Do you know? Is there a picture of that guy?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I could. There are pictures of him around. Yeah. I mean, you can look him up online easily enough. Older pictures too.
Oh, Tom Grant.
Yeah.
Just look up Tom Grant.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The guys Dylan brought over were like, I don't know, super shady.
Yeah.
To say the fucking least. And then Dylan, man, fucking, yeah. I was trying to not think that he shit. I just it's just like fucking worse than I was trying to fucking think,
Yeah. So it was Dylan and these other guys that got him up to the greenhouse?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that would have been three of them, and the PI was just sort of standing there?
the PI guy, um, well, he was like hired by Courtney, right?
Right.
Yeah. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Fucking. That guy was just like creeping around or whatever. Did that Tom Grant guy, like, did he have any like pictures or anything like that?
No, not that he showed me.
He had no pictures.
He had no pictures. No. Not that he showed me. If he had them, he didn't show them to me.
That's weird. Um,
Why is that weird?
it seems like he would have wanted. Uh, he would have wanted you to show. He would have wanted to, or something like
Well,
that.
he may have taken them, but I don't. But I never saw them. He didn't show them to me. He, he took some photos of the crime of the greenhouse, after everything was over, and
Right.
but he never, but that's all I ever saw.
Huh. Um.
Why did you see him taking photographs that night?
Um. Yeah. Well, if it was, I should take a look at this guy's picture. Um. God, man. I.
Yeah, and especially in the now he has gray hair. If you look at pictures of him and you can find like video of him. You can look it up on your phone just on YouTube. And he is giving interviews in the '90s and stuff like that when he's younger looking. That'd probably be the thing to do. Um,
It's Tom Grant.
yeah, Tom Grant PI.
Damn, I've been so like, I I want to check out some stuff where I just been so fucking damn busy or whatever with. I mean, just like right before you got a hold of me or whatever, I
Yeah.
just like lost my place up there, and I just been like busy, like trying to fucking survive, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
And these fucking people from the Social Security thing,
Right.
I was getting a Social Security check. I don't anymore though, because I don't know what the fuck their deal is, but I fucked myself up real good, like about 15 years ago
Yeah.
on a motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was getting SSI until recently or whatever. I don't know what they think. But yeah, I mean, I've worked under the table and shit like that. I don't know if I'm supposed to or whatever, but I just do whatever I have to do,
Right.
Um,
Right.
but yeah, I should check out all that.
Okay. Well, I can send you some links, but all right. Well, let's
That'd be helpful or whatever. I mean,
Okay.
I just haven't had time really to fucking it's like since I lost my place up there,
Right.
it's just been a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah. No. No. I get it.
Me and my dog, or whatever. This dog's like a fucking bigger than most people. He takes a lot of attention or whatever and shit. And I thought I had found another place to move into, but it didn't work out all that great.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Okay. Well, getting back to it. I mean, what happened? Where were you when all this happened? When Dylan was and these guys were taking Kurt up to the greenhouse. Were you in the driveway or?
well, okay, we were in the house hanging
Yeah.
out, right?
Yeah.
In we were in Callie's room, and then went and talked to Kurt in the kitchen, and fucking I wonder what Kurt did with Callie did with the tape that Kurt gave him.
Callie gave Callie gave him a cake.
No, Kurt gave Callie a tape.
Oh, tape. Oh, okay.
Yeah. You never heard anything about a tape?
No.
A recording? No?
No.
Oh.
Recording of what?
Of with Kurt. Um, I wonder what is just. I wonder, like Courtney just. She takes care of those guys or whatever, gives them money or some shit.
She might.
Um,
I think she did for a while, but she's blown through most of her money now, so she's.
Stop this right there. Well, yeah, Dylan showed up with this. Well, the one guy was standing right there with him, you know.
Yeah.
And then there was another guy that was not like standing right there. But yeah, and then basically fucking yeah, they got um well, they were fucking trying to get rid of me basically,
Okay.
and they is um and I was and Kelly. Oh yeah, Kurt had already give Kelly the tape in the kitchen, and fucking these guys were trying to like force me to go one way, and they were trying to get him to go the other way.
Trying to get Kurt to go the other way.
Yeah.
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 Okay, and so how did they get Kurt out of the kitchen and out of the house?
Well, with a bunch of bullshit with Dylan. Basically, well, against against a will, basically, I guess you could say. They were just all like fast talking, like it was on the. They got a phone call, fucking come over and fucking to get me and I believe like Bonnie and Jen, you know, like out of there.
Okay.
And I can't. It's just crazy, well, because we were just all of a sudden in the kitchen one minute, you know, and Kurt pulled out this tape and he gave it to Kelly, and we were just talking about, you know, him getting a new record contract, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and the negotiations for the record contract and stuff. We were just talking about normal shit, and then shit changed real quick.
Okay. And it changed what when Dylan arrived with these guys?
Yeah.
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 And but how did they get him out of the kitchen? Did they grab him?
Well, that's the thing. You know, not to get out of the kitchen, but then to yeah, to get me to go one way and then the other way. Yeah, it was a little grab in there and some fast talking, basically.
Okay. And did he go? Yeah. Did he go willingly or?
Well, yeah, I don't think that he really understood the just because probably out of it we didn't understand it. You know what?
He didn't understand what was going down. In other words.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And did you?
Um, no, I wouldn't have been fucking. I would have been a lot more on it, if I wasn't on so many. If we weren't fucking so high.
Right. No. I get that. Right.
I kind of feel like there was something bad was going down all of a sudden,
Right.
But yeah, we were fucking super high though.
Yeah. And you didn't know it was that bad. Right. It was going to be that bad.
No.
Right.
No, no, of course not.
Yeah. Okay. So they take Kurt out, but Kurt's high too.
Yeah.
All right. And so they just take him up to the greenhouse. They just kind of walk him up there, or
yeah, with Dylan, talking, like, just fucking just talking shit or whatever, like it didn't have to make a lot of too much sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Kurt had been at that fucking place down in LA or whatever.
Right.
A little bit, so his tolerance went down, but he still had like even though when his tolerance wasn't down like that,
Yeah.
like he does a hit and would be totally out of it, like nodding out, standing up, basically, so that high.
Okay. All right.
That's easy to make some, just like with a little guidance, walk someone somewhere.
Right. Okay.
But easy. Yeah.
All right. And then what happens next? Do you guys just stay in the kitchen, or?
No. We weren't in the kitchen. I mean, that's what we were, like, showing up, like, where the hell did they park even,
Yeah.
It wasn't, the vehicle wasn't just right there. They must have parked, like, I don't know, it was a pretty long driveway, fairly long drive, but,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they could have been dropped off. I mean, who knows? Yeah.
Oh, that's a possibility, too. It's like, they thinking about it, like, I guess they didn't want a vehicle there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Okay. So you guys are there, and then Kurt goes up. Now, what happens when Kurt's up in the greenhouse? What are you guys doing?
I'm asking Callie. Shit, okay. Well, Callie's pretty much. Callie seemed like he was like trying to get me to get the hell out of there, basically.
Yeah.
Like he's saying, okay. I think there was more than one private eye there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like at least two. And yeah. And so it seemed like he had like some kind of oh shit. Just like I should roll up this other window. I didn't realize there was someone sitting in this other next to me. Shit. Hold on for one second, okay?
Yeah, take it down.
Hold on there, buddy. He almost got me in trouble earlier. Okay, let's see here. Where the fuck is that? Okay, this goes up. Alright. I didn't have this curtain in my van. I didn't realize this young girl, like, you know, 20s or something, is sitting in and falling next to me.
Okay. All right.
I don't know what she did, but I don't know what we're talking about. But, okay.
All right. Well, so then what happens? You guys are in the driveway, or are you in the kitchen still when Kurt goes up to the greenhouse?
We were outside.
Okay. And
Mhm.
all right. And how long is he up there in the greenhouse for?
Well, he was up there before. The greenhouse. Are you talking about that place that's right above the garage, right?
Yeah, the room above the garage, right?
Yeah, the room above the garage. Okay, yeah. That's where he was. He was hiding out there.
Oh, he was.
Yeah,
Why was he hiding out there?
because he was trying to avoid whoever the fuck Courtney fucking sent to find him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey, you didn't know that?
No, I didn't. So before you got there, he was hiding out in the up there in the greenhouse.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, even though he was just coming down, you know, for fucking, you know, shit to eat and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, he wasn't hiding out in the house.
Oh. How long had he been hiding out in the greenhouse?
Since he got back from escaping or whatever from.
Okay, since he got back from L.A. And so he was up there for like a day or something like that?
For what?
How long between him getting back from L.A. and Dylan showing up with these guys? How much time had passed, do you think? Would you say?
What, just a couple days?
Just a couple days. All right. And so he was up there for a couple of days?
Yeah.
And why was he worried about, did he tell you why he was worried about what he was worried about?
Well, shit. Like I said before, me and Bonnie were going to pick him up all the time.
Right.
Just to get away from her. Like, he would fucking open the door, you know?
Yeah.
And you could just hear, you know, that awful voice, just,
Yeah.
and then you shut the door, and it was like, and then you couldn't hear her, you know, and then, shit, he forgot to grab something, so he'd open the door to go in, and he'd open the door a couple minutes later, and she would still be fucking squawking or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was fucking horrible.
Yeah.
I didn't like her from the first time I met her or whatever. She didn't like me either, apparently, but whatever. Yeah.
Okay. And he was worried about the people. Why was he worried about people she'd send over?
Well, she would send people would show up at my house all the time when he was there, right?
Right. You told me that. Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, they'd be trying to look around me and stuff, and I'd just stand in the doorway, you know. Yeah. She was just fucking. Yeah, I mean, that's horrible. Yeah, she was always fucking not wanting, you know, to you know, she wanted to know where the fuck he was all the time and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
So that was just a habit for him to hide from her and whoever she was sending over. That was a well-established habit for him to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
All
yeah.
Right. So he's up there in the greenhouse and coming down to get something to eat. And at that point, when he's coming down to get something to eat and he's talking to you in the kitchen, that's when Dylan shows up with these guys. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, as we were going out.
Yeah.
Not in the kitchen did they show up. We were just in the kitchen, talking or whatever, and he was grabbing some stuff, you know, like.
Okay.
And they, you know, would leave the big bowl. She would fill it up with fresh fruit and shit like that, and,
Yeah.
and restock the refrigerator and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are leaving the house and these guys show up?
Or they were already there.
Oh, they're already there? Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And they bring him back up to the greenhouse. Okay.
Yeah, basically, because Dylan is fucking talking, like, yeah, I don't know what kind of fucking, what Dylan had going on with those, yeah.
Okay. And, how much time transpires before he's shot? Before there's a gunshot? Or before you know he's dead?
Not all that long.
Okay.
Who's all at your place? Just you?
What's that?
I said, who's all, are you just by yourself?
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a wife and kids, but I mean, I just go in, right now, I just, yeah. I don't want my kids hearing this conversation or anything like that. If they're running the room, I would have to probably go, but,
How many kids you got?
I have 5.
Holy shit,
Yeah,
really?
yeah, they're little too, so I don't have a lot of time, which is one of the reasons why I talk to you. It's one of the reasons why I talk to you late at night, because everyone's in bed.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kids are awesome. I got one, I was raising her by myself until, this fucking baby mama, grandma, or whatever, the baby's mom.
Yeah.
He's like a pharmaceutical rep.
Yeah.
And she took me to court, because she's a fucking piece of shit. Well, if she fucked up with her kid so bad she wants a second chance,
Yeah.
And took me to court and stuff a bunch. Yeah.
Ouch.
He sucks. Yeah, my kid, fucking, I feel real bad.
How old's your kid now?
11.
Oh wow. Okay. And when was the last time you saw him?
I didn't need to have a kid, but
Right.
it happens. The mom didn't even, he came immediately and stayed with me for a couple years. I'm sorry, when's the last time I seen him?
Yeah.
It's been a couple years now. They won't even let me talk to him on the phone.
Wow.
I went through last shit that I didn't even have to while I was fighting her in court,
Yeah.
I went to all kinds of different, dad's things and shit like that, and they
Yeah, I
have,
know what you mean.
all kinds of crap, man. Parents or dads don't have any rights in Oregon, really.
Yeah, no, they don't have any rights anywhere. I know. What's your kid's name?
Dylan?
Dylan. Oh, did you name him after Dylan Carlson?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay.
My name's Joseph Dylan Burns. And,
Okay. All right.
And me and the mom,
Yeah.
she didn't like any of my names. I wanted to name him Benito or something, a good fucking fascist Italian name. But
Okay.
she wasn't having it, though. And so finally, when the kid popped out or whatever,
Yeah.
she said, okay, well, how about this at the last minute? She's all, we'll just name him Dylan Joseph Burns.
Okay. Oh, cool.
And
All
my
right.
name's Joseph Dylan Burns, so
Right.
it's just my name switched. And I said, okay, fine.
Oh, all right. Nice. Okay.
That girl was from hell, let me tell you what. But yeah, he's
Okay.
a cool ass kid. But yeah, off the subject, I just start to get a weird stomach ache when I start talking about this shit.
Okay. All right. No worries. Oh, which stuff? The son or the death of Kurt Cobain?
Both.
Both. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I don't blame you. All right. Well, we don't have to cover it all tonight, but
Yeah.
let me put it this way. Did you know he was dead before? Like, did you hear the gunshot?
Alright. Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of guns, especially dealing with Dylan, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's a big fan of, he just got a Beretta and shit. yeah, we used to go shooting all the time. We had our practice space was totally soundproofed off, so we could shoot AK-47s and shit at band practice.
Right.
Fucking yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
You heard the gunshot?
Well, I must have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where were you when you heard it?
We were under a lot of fucking lots of fucking dope.
No, I know that. Yeah.
And I'd been up for days too.
Did you
It's a bad situation. Fuck.
Right. When did you know he was dead?
Oh, I don't know, at 10 in the morning.
Did you see him? Like, did you see
No.
the body?
No.
No. Okay. Well, how did you find out that he was dead?
Oh, Callie said something.
What did Callie say?
He said that Kurt said.
And did he say how?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Didn't know if it was from OD or what.
Okay. And then what did you do then?
Well, Callie, he was up to something, definitely. Like, he knew more than, because I swear he was just do you know what like, after Kurt died, what Callie did?
No.
You know?
No.
Um, you don't know if he stayed in Seattle?
Well, I know he flew down to Los Angeles at one point.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Like before the body was discovered, he had flown down back to Los Angeles. I know that.
really?
Yeah, he flew down to Los Angeles, and then the day the body was discovered, he flew back up that day. Everyone was in Los Angeles when the body was discovered, and that was Friday, April 8th.
How the hell did that? Really? How did they can prove that?
Yeah, they admitted it. Dylan and Jessica Hopper had flown back to Minneapolis, but Dylan and Renee had flown back to Los Angeles. A couple of days before the body was discovered, and then they flew back up that day.
Huh.
Why? What did you think? What did you think they did?
Well, I guess before the body was discovered by the cops or whatever.
Right.
Oh.
Did you go up to the greenhouse when you found he was dead? Did you go up there afterwards?
No way.
Okay. What did you do?
I don't know, some more drugs probably.
Okay. Did you stay at the house?
No,
Okay.
I took off.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and Bonnie both?
Yeah, we went to Jen's.
Oh, Jen Adamson's house. Okay. What was Jessica Hopper doing during this time? The other girl. Do you know? The high school girl?
The high school girl, crazy, huh?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Just, Callie's never fucking brought up anywhere that he got a tape from Kurt that right before he died?
No, I've never heard that before.
Huh.
When was the last time you spoke to Callie?
Fucking forever.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Last person I seen. What we doing, and then Bonnie before that.
Did you ever talk to Dylan again about what happened? About all of this?
No.
Why not?
Not.
Messed up. Yeah.
Yeah, but I but they fuck. Fucking I need to fucking get. Should I? And they I think we were still. I think. Well, I know that we knew about the fucking the galley and stuff. We knew about fucking Kurt dying before he went to California.
Yeah.
Came back.
All right. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Me right now, I gotta fucking try to. I am fucking like I seriously don't even have $1 to my name. I have $100 in an account that my phone got stolen, and so I can't get in. I need to try to log in, like erase the phone I have right now, and try to set it up with a different email address so I can get this $100 I have. And
all right.
I mean, literally, fucking, I haven't eaten since yesterday. So
okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see what we can do for you. Okay. So. All right.
That blows me away.
Yeah.
And that's weird as hell that oh shit, huh? Yeah, well those guys man.
Well, let me before we go. Look, I'll let you go because I know you got some stuff to do. And what about the death of Kurt Cobain? Are people not getting about that night? What do we need to know? Do you think? Who?
Those guys were fucking doing in Cali, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I think money was like real important to those guys.
Who do you think pulled the trigger?
Well, Dylan, or this guy that was with Dylan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's what I kind of assumed too. All right. Look, I get that this is like, not easy for you to talk about, and I get that you feel, that you were high and you were all fucked up that night, and that you wish you could have done things differently, or like,
For sure.
yeah, and I get it. Like, you didn't know what was going down, and you must feel some kind of responsibility for it.
That's so fucking terrible.
It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible that it's a terrible. It's, and I get also that this must have seriously fucked you up. I mean,
whenever we talk about it, I feel like fucking puking.
Yeah, I know. All right. I understand that, and I'm trying to like be sensitive to that. When we talk.
It's fine.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean, it's one of those things. You just gotta.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I really haven't thought about it in all this time. I mean, I've thought about it, of course, but I really haven't thought about it.
Right. Okay.
Like, I haven't talked about it to anyone before.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.